Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. I am Mikey. That is Devin.
Damn, I wish I could remember what we talked about. I couldn't even remember what we talked about the Super Bowl.
If it has to come down to that, or I just seem like a hater to get my point across, I'll do it.
Oh my God, he missed it!
You know what that meant? The Craftmatic or Fat Rabbit?
No, I don't really know much of the words that they said.
You don't know what that you don't know what it means? Put a Fat Rabbit on a Craftmatic?
Nah, it sounds cool.
What do you think?
I don't know.
A Fat Rabbit on a Craftmatic.
A Craftmatic?
Like, what's a Craftmatic?
Sounds like mac and cheese.
What's a Craftmatic? Craftmatic is a mattress.
Mm.
So I put a Fat Rabbit on a Craftmatic. He's taking, as the kids would say, fine shit, and he's putting it on a Craftmatic. But he's calling fine shit.
I'm gonna start.
He's calling
Fat Rabbit is the new term.
He's calling that the Fat Rabbit. That's the interpretation. Welcome to Genius, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. You got me. You got Devin Stefanski, and we are here. We got some things to talk about. We got some games to get into. We got some good football, some bad football, some ugly football, some really ugly football. Some would say that these games came in at like a perfect time. So, I don't know what game you want to get into first. Cause I don't even know where to start. It's getting hard to know where to start nowadays when we're talking about these games, Devin. So I mean, you can pick. I mean, Baltimore, Buffalo, Kansas City.
Baltimore's the easiest because Baltimore's the most straightforward, at least in this game. Now, when it comes to the future of of this team, of this season, it's weird, but no, you guys dominated for the most part. I mean, it wasn't an offensive masterclass, but you did enough. Defense held up. I mean, it could have gotten a little closer toward the end had the pick six not happened, but you guys get a much needed win.
All right. Well, see, it's like I'll take it. Like, 24-0. Like I'll take that. And like, maybe all right, okay, sure, maybe it's gonna be harder to tackle Derrick Henry in the cold and whatnot, but like I don't know if it was just me, and like there were moments like where the Ravens got hot, like like where Derrick got hot. I'm at a crossroads, right? Because Derrick was averaging 10 yards per carry, right? But we got to remember, against the Bengals defense.
Yeah.
So Lamar didn't have to do much. Lamar threw the ball 12 times.
12 times, yeah, exactly. And most of them were
8 for 12
through quarters 1 to 3. I don't think he threw a ball.
He was 8 for 12. I don't. If he did, I mean, the man averaged 3 pass attempts per quarter.
Per quarter, yeah.
Is what he averaged. 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. But like I said, Derrick Henry averaging 10 yards per carry. Lamar didn't have to do much.
No, but Derrick he was able to get to the second level, which we've talked about. Like, whenever he gets hit at the line, there's not much. But O-line looked good. There was space. He gets through. Lamar, I say the O-line looked good. Lamar just took some weird-ass sacks later in that game, which he didn't have to. Like, it was just him, like you said, trying to extend plays by not extending them, by just staring downfield, trying to find a big play instead of getting loose or getting to the sideline. But no, I mean, yeah, Derrick looked slipperier than usual.
He did. And if that is a trend, I'll love it. It's great. I'm just going to hope that, with things that were happening in the past like month and the way that even Sunday went. I mean Lamar still threw a pick. I mean it's like
Yeah.
This
Well,
game wasn't perfect, so
it was a Zay tip. It's a bad Zay.
yeah,
drop.
well, but catch it, motherfucker. Like it's
know,
cold. Yeah. I get it. It's cold, but it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold when we play New England. It's gonna be cold when we play Green Bay. It's gonna be cold when we play Pittsburgh. So
but then he dropped
we have to lock in.
Right in his breadbasket. And if Geno Stone wasn't so bad at football, he could have picked that bitch off. But Geno's a bum.
And that's another thing. There were a couple drops on Cincinnati's side where it's like even Marlon got a gimme. You know, right
exactly.
here, boom, here, bread basket. Like you said, that's the only way Marlon Humphrey's getting an interception.
That's it.
Boom.
Just gotta hit him in the face
like this. And that's we still let Jamar go for 132 yards. So, I mean, now mind you, it didn't mean anything. They didn't get into the end zone, so that's great. But and we'll talk about it later. But you know, if we are able to stop, let's say the Patriots run game, and we put the ball in Drake May's hands, I'd hope that because it's not Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, that we won't allow any receiver on that team, even Stephon Diggs or Mac Hollins to go for 100 yards.
Yeah,
that'd be nice to not allow, but we'll have to just wait and see. Because I mean, I knew Pittsburgh was going to win against Miami.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to see. Hopefully, they lose against Detroit.
Yep.
I'm gonna assume they lose against Detroit, and then we're gonna have to see what the Ravens do next week against the Patriots. But I'm struggling to decide, like, is this Ravens team that showed up, and obviously we'll talk about this a little more next episode, but just in terms of how good they looked, is this Ravens team good enough to beat New England?
The team that showed up against the Bengals has a better shot than maybe some teams earlier in the year, or I guess the way you guys looked earlier in the year. But in all honesty, I really don't think so. Like a New England on their shit, I think number one runs all over you guys. The Bengals do not have any run offense. I mean, I don't mean run all over, but they utilize the run game more so than the
teams
Bengals
have
do.
a way better chance of. I think teams have a way better chance of passing all over us than running all over us.
For sure, but I still think they'll be able to run the ball, which opens up the pass game for them. The way that your guys' offense looks right now, I think, like, unless Derrick Henry gets it going, I find it difficult to see you guys putting the beating on that Patriots defense. But I don't know. The team just doesn't feel complete. I mean, Lamar played well. It's just, I mean, there were some balls he missed, but there wasn't much that had to be done to win that football game.
There wasn't. So that's where I am confused. So it's like, you know, were we good because of the team we played, or were we good I mean, we played the same team 2 weeks ago and looked like shit.
No, of course. But I mean, the game would have been a pretty different story had Burrow not driven down the field and then stumbles, throws a fucking horrible pick, and throws a pick six. Like, it would have been, I mean, had they scored, I know it's hypothetical, it would have been 17-7. Feels closer than 24-0. The Bengals wouldn't have won, but I don't know. Like, yeah, you guys played well enough to beat the Bengals, who didn't have anything going. I think a New England team who's fighting for their division, maybe more so than you guys are. I don't know. Them hot and them with their offense turned up, it's going to be tough to stop.
I'd say the team that's like a game or two ahead, that has like the Jets on their schedule left, probably isn't fighting as hard as the Ravens.
No, I know, but you guys aren't that hot. Like, you guys are.
No, we're not.
You guys are
We're not.
like scraping by, like still in contention. Not in a bad way, but
Are the
like with what
Patriots
you
hot?
guys have.
Are the Patriots hot?
I mean, I think offensively, yeah, they're pretty hot. I mean, they should have won that game. Like if you go up 21-0, if it's 24-7 at half, you should win a football game. They're
Probably,
relatively
right?
hot. You're supposed to.
You wait. You
Instead, they
mean
wanted to
you
make
mean
things interesting for some reason.
when the Patriots like run game is like going crazy?
Yeah.
That's when but then the ball goes in Drake May's hands.
Same thing for the Bills. When the run game goes
Shit
crazy,
guy.
then James Cook has 3 touchdowns, and shit changes in that game.
Shit gets shaky. So okay, all right. Then forget the Ravens. Forget the Ravens because they either way, Pittsburgh has to lose before the Ravens can do anything. But I'll take this Ravens team over the last fucking 4 weeks of Ravens teams I've seen to go and play New England at home next week because I don't know. Ravens season's on the line next week. Patriots season is, I mean, they're making the playoffs for sure. So we'll have to see. But regardless of that, I got a couple problems. With the Bills Patriots game. I mean, like you said, New England sold.
Huge.
What was it? Was 24-7?
24-7 at half. They went up 21-0. Quick.
I mean, I know we literally just talked about this last episode. Maybe I might have been last episode, but like the Patriots, they're just like if not very or a little bit, they're like at least a smidge overrated. I mean,
For sure.
Because
They're
this Bills
definitely
win,
overrated.
the Bills win from what 7 weeks ago. That was the Bills win. That was like, yeah, we beat all these other teams that aren't that good, but we also beat the Bills.
Exactly.
So
it was like,
hey,
and then people were trying to, oh, we beat the Bucks. Like the Bucks don't count anymore. The Bucks would have counted week 1 through 5, but not anymore. Bucks don't count.
The Bucks just lost. Bucks just lost to the Saints, so
yeah, Bucks don't
matter no more.
No.
But regardless of that, Drake May goes 14 of 23, 155 yards and an interception. Because prior to that, I mean that whole first half, I mean, yeah, he was delivering, didn't really have to do much. Fucking Travion just is ridiculous. I mean, when they decided to actually play him, he was going crazy, and the Bills were doing absolutely nothing. I mean, I was just waiting, and the problem is, the Bills have been doing this thing. Like, I'm just waiting for a team to play a full game versus the Bills. Yeah. That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like the Ravens, they did what they did fucking week 1. The Bengals, they did a week ago where they're, up. And then Joe Burrow throws 2 picks into, I mean, just.
Like, both of those games. The last 2 weeks, the Bills, through 3 quarters, through 3.5 quarters, did not play well enough to win a football game. And it was handed to them because the Patriots don't know how to manage a clock. And they don't know what fucking. I know it still would have been a long shot for them to win after going down 35-31, but what fucking play you're running on 4th and 4? What the fuck was that? To get the ball tipped, like that was horrendous. But yeah, the 2 picks, like the Bills have played well, but they've played well when, yeah, like you said, the team just gives up because they think they got it. The Bills can put on points quick.
So Bills are 10-4, and the Patriots are what? Also 10-4. Is that?
No, 11.
Is that accurate? Oh, they're 11-3.
Yeah.
So the Patriots are 11-3. You have the Bills who are sitting at 10-4. The Patriots, who do they have left? They are looking at. Fuck that. Let's look at the Bills first. The Bills are 10-4. They got Browns, Eagles, Jets.
Yep.
So they're gonna finish what? They're gonna finish 11-5, or what? 12-5.
12-5.
They'll finish 12-5, which if you look at the
Maybe
Patriots
13.
schedule, they could be 13-4. So 12-5 could be 13-4, and then you have Patriots who Ravens, Jets, Dolphins. So,
I mean, if you guys beat the Pats and the Bills win out, the Bills win the division. I don't think it's as important to win this division as people might think. Like, yes, it'll be like the Patriots will get through the first round. If they win the division, they'll probably lose in the second round. The Bills, I can see going deeper, especially now that they don't have the Chiefs to deal with. But
well, call me crazy, but I mean the Bills need a playoff. The Bills need here. The Bills need home field playoff advantage more than the Patriots because it actually means something.
exactly.
I'm not saying they need it because like they need it more, but the Patriots home field advantage it's not a thing in 2025. It's not a thing.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like, yes, the Patriots will make the playoffs. Cool. It's a waste of a division win because it's not going to fucking matter. They're still going to lose in the second round. Maybe the first if they don't win the division.
See, I think the Patriots, even if they lose to Baltimore, they're going to play, what did I say, Jets and Dolphins?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 more division wins. So they'll finish their division 5-1 in their division. They're going to finish with 5 wins, 1 loss.
Oh, you're right.
The Bills are going to be 4-2. So even with that tiebreaker of the 2 wins, the Patriots pretty much have to either lose to the Patriots or the Jets to not win the East.
Dolphins or Jets, yeah. Yeah, they have to lose 2 games.
Dolphins or Jets. But here's the thing. Well, or they lose to the Ravens and then lose to, I guess, the Dolphins or the Jets. But I will say, even if the Patriots win the East, and I'll stand on it, the schedule has been so fucking weak. And it's like, yes, it's good. They're definitely like above average. They're pretty good. Like they're a pretty good team. But the fact that, and I wish I would have saved this, but there were so many tweets, especially like when they were up 24-7. It was like, Patriots are back, this and that. And it was like, there was one where it was like, another Patriots dynasty is here, and it might even be better than the first one.
That's the dumbest thing ever said. That's the greatest dynasty in all of sports history. It spanned 20 plus years. Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's not sports history just because of fucking stupid soccer that doesn't count. But well, no, because there's fucking 2 teams that just spend the most money on whoever the fuck, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, no, it's a crying shame that this whole Patriots hype is like actually like really pissing me off. Yes, I get it, Drake May, you're chill, you're a normal fucking dude. Your wife fucking bakes cookies. Can we please stop talking about your wife baking cookies? I'm really fucking tired of it. I don't need to see Sal Palantonio out there eating a fucking peppermint chocolate chip cookie right before the game. I don't give a fuck. I don't care that you have a Twitter page about you. Like, I don't give a shit about Drake May and the Patriots. And yeah, when it comes down to it, they're not going to be there. Like, this team is not built to last. I see a lot of the Redskins from last year in this team. They're playing well. The Pats are doing what they need to do against bad teams. They're winning, and they're winning by comfortable margins. The second they play a good team, there's issues, especially a good team that's playing well. So I don't know. I'm tired of this Patriots bullshit.
But I mean, just to disrespect like the Patriots 3-peat, and then the Patriots 28-3, and the Patriots, like Malcolm Butler, and Tom Brady, and all these greats, and all these moments. 2007, like we're gonna sit here and pretend like the 2025 Patriots and the next 15 years they have a chance to even touch 25% of that.
They don't have a chance to touch 10% of it, but also, sorry, no 3-peat. There was no 3-peat.
They didn't 3-peat?
No, it was 2 lost, or didn't make it and then won. The Chiefs are the only three-peat. Or, no, they didn't three-peat either. No one's three-peated.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
the
I
Chiefs were
thought
the first
somebody had.
back-to-back since the Pats and what,
Okay, so
03 or 04.
Patriots never three-peated. Okay, my bad. Either way. Okay, 3 and 4 years.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
They're not doing. Here's the thing. Nobody's doing that. Like even people, like even the Chiefs didn't. Even the Chiefs aren't touching that. We're talking 20 years of fucking a 20-year stretch of just dominance.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's not happening. So I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that. I guess, the Patriots are going to win the East. The Bills will be the best wild card team.
They'll get an easy go of it.
And they'll probably end up second round. They'll probably end up with a home game. Like if the South winner loses, if the Patriots lose,
yeah.
If the Ravens or the Steelers that win the North, if they end up losing, like if the Bills get knocked up to the second best team in the AFC, however it works, so the shit works.
Yeah.
Fuck, they can end up with. I don't know. Either way, Bills, Patriots. Yep, Bills come back and win. James Cook. Look, I know, like Josh Allen did his thing again. Josh Allen, yes, it's like. Josh Allen is doing what he's supposed to do, but I'm just saying there's a trend where usually when James Cook is also on point, Josh Allen has a pretty easy day. So,
like when you're
yards,
like it's rare to go down 3 touchdowns and your running back pulls you out of the mud.
Yeah.
And has a 3-touchdown comeback.
Yeah.
It's just rare. Like, it's super impressive by James Cook. So, props to him. I mean, Josh is out here not destroying games. Like, we'll get into it. Gardner Minshew. But yeah.
Fucking. That's actually next up. You talk about
I was sitting there and I was like, the only thing you have to do is not throw a fucking pick. Don't take a sack. Don't throw a pick. You'll be fine. Throw the ball out of bounds, kick a long field goal. Call it a fucking day. Don't take a sack. Don't throw a pick. Instead, he blows his whole chance at ever playing football ever again.
Instead, he tried to do both at the same time.
He tried to do both at the same time.
It's cinema, Devin. It's cinema.
Cinematic.
Being able to see the Kansas City Chiefs have been eliminated from playoff contention. It's just something about that just hit a certain part of the brain.
I'll be honest, that was better than the John Cena thing. I'm not a wrestling fan, but
I was gonna say you're not a wrestling fan, and no wrestling fan was happy with the John Cena retirement tour, but
no. But no. Besides that, I didn't realize that their playoff streak had gone back to 2015. They hadn't missed the playoffs since 2014. No one cares about Alex Smith, but like to see that for the first time in forever was nice.
Well, and it also, it's like we're not gonna have to see the Chiefs. We're not gonna have to worry about them in the playoffs. We're not gonna deal with them at all. They were going to get eliminated even if they won this game.
For sure. I mean, yes. What were they? 6 and 7 coming into this game?
6 and 7. They were going to be 7 and 7 with no Mahomes.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
7 and 7.
I guess. Well, what? I guess had Mahomes not gotten hurt, they would have won the game.
No. I'm saying had Gardner Minshew pulled them out the mud and ended up winning that football game.
For sure, it wouldn't have mattered.
They were still screwed.
Also, there's no way. There would have been no one. The NFL does not give a fuck about Gardner Minshew playing for the Chiefs in the playoffs at all.
The Jags, sure, but we're not watching you. No, we don't want you playing.
Give
for
a
the
fuck
Chiefs.
About him on the Chiefs.
but I guess ACL tear. It's December. We're talking like he could probably be. I mean, he's gonna. I mean,
I think we're talking a week 5 start from Mahomes.
ooh,
I'm assuming he'll be on the PUP list to start the season.
October. We're talking October.
September.
No, week 5.
Oh yeah. Well, only because if you start the season, like he might start the season on the PUP list.
I don't know. I don't know.
But
I think
if not, then I mean, yeah, week 3 or 4 probably. I don't think he'll start game 1.
I mean, we're talking. Well, I mean, there's a couple things. I guess he's going to Dallas to get a second opinion in certain things, and then I guess there's going to be a difference between if he gets surgery or if he doesn't, and all that other shit. So, I mean, I don't know if there is a Patrick Mahomes window to return yet.
No. I mean, yeah, it could be quicker. It could be a worse thing than we think, but he'll be fine. I mean, what was it? Yeah, Brady tore his ACL a few years into his career.
Patrick Mahomes, yeah. See, that's the thing. Because people who are like happy the Chiefs' season's over, cool, it's great.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird to be happy about Mahomes tearing his ACL, but like whatever. Either way,
I'll pull up a text from him.
from me, all I said was Mahomes tore his shit.
Yes, I'm joking.
I didn't celebrate. I text you every time I see a tear. Don't do that to me.
No.
Every time I see a tear, I go, ew. Yo, look at this motherfucker's knee. It just went. Yo, Micah's knee went. Like Micah's knee is gone.
That was. We'll talk about that later. But yeah.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Oh, okay. So he tears it at 30. Tom Brady tore his ACL at 31. So everybody was like, the dynasty for the Chiefs dynasty is not over.
No, but it's more concerning that they showed up this year with this team than him tearing his ACL. Like when Tom tore his ACL, it was coming off of one of the greatest seasons of all time, and it was week 2. This is week 14 in one of the worst seasons that we've seen from Mahomes. What week is it? 15?
15, yeah.
So, this is the worst Mahomes season we've ever seen. This team looked not impressive at any point. And yeah, so no. He'll be fine. This Chiefs team will be fine. They're gonna need a new head coach at some point. Andy Reid's pretty fucking old. If I was Andy Reid, I'd probably retire this year.
I don't think Andy Reid's the problem.
I don't think he's a problem at all, but he's just old. And yet Kelsey's gonna retire. Hopefully,
how
after
old do
the
you
season.
think Andy Reid is?
71. I don't know.
I mean, what's John Harbaugh, like 60 some?
Yeah. John Harbaugh's in shape though. Like there's a difference.
All right, you got a point. But either way, I think people who are saying the Chiefs dynasty is over is stupid. I think the Chiefs have a more brighter future for their dynasty than the Patriots do.
I agree. Or the Bills or any of these teams currently.
Bills, Lions, Ravens,
Commanders.
Who? Who's that?
Rams.
I'm not sure who that was. Rams, beautiful. Even the Rams have a brighter future with 37-year-old Stafford than the Patriots do.
Jayden Daniels needs to shut the fuck up.
Did he talk? What'd he say?
He was like, I want to finish out the season. Like the injuries I did have were freak accidents. I was like, motherfucker, you don't know how to fall. Like that's why you tore your shit up. It's because you don't know how to fall. And then you got blocked into oblivion and then hurt your elbow again. Like, these aren't freak accidents. You're just skinny and you're making dumb decisions, and there's no reason for you to touch the field this season ever again.
It, it it's a freak accident because I'm gonna assume that Jaden Daniels in his career of playing football, that he's fell before just like that, and maybe just planted a little different, planted that arm a little bit different. And but like, and it was like that. It's like to him, maybe it's like I've done this a million times.
Let me put my arm
like,
down.
Here I go, boom. But it's just you went one little couple inches this way and it goes, or however it bent. I can't remember. I don't want to remember.
It bent the worst way that you could bend an elbow.
The wrong way.
The opposite direction.
The wrong way the elbow is supposed to go.
And the only reason he got out there is because he didn't have to get surgery and nothing tore. Like, please do not sacrifice everything just to win 3 football games. Like, we need to be losing these football games. We weren't supposed to beat the Giants. We need to be losing. I don't want you to come out here and try to win football games. I don't need that. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, look at y'all winning football games.
We need y'all. Look at y'all. We need to lose.
Look at y'all winning football games. But no, I will ask, do you think Kelsey retires?
I want to say yes. But there's a big part of me that's like, there's no way. Like, had this Taylor Swift thing not been a thing, and had this sort of Kelsey stardom between him and his brother and the internet and all that not been a thing, he definitely would have. He's definitely going to play another season if I didn't factor in all that stuff. But because he has such a life outside of it, I think he might retire. But if his last season was this season, I think him as a football player would be pretty disappointed. And yes, he's had issues this year with drops and being a step slower and all this stuff, but I think him as a football player does not want to retire this year. And it would be kind of lackluster to his career.
I think Kelsey retiring, if it's either, you gotta look, there's 2 ways you could look at this. Obviously, this year sucked. I need to come back at least 1 year where I have a fucking chance. And we have maybe a full year of our guys, and maybe Mahomes gets back pretty early and whatnot. But it's I can't go out like this, I can't play my final game with Gardner Minshew. I got my final game's got to at least be in the playoffs where we hung in there.
And that's the thing. It's like, yes, you don't want your final game to be a loss in the Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl next year. But this season was kind of sad in terms of the Chiefs dynasty era. Like, this is not how we see dynastic teams go out generally.
So with that, I think there could be a part of him that's like, all right, one more, and this is it. Like, this is it, though. Like, this is fucking it. Because he didn't say that this year. He didn't say, all right, this is it. He just said, I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Well, it was we need to win another because we just lost the 3-peat or whatever.
But it could also be, if last year didn't give him, a kick in the ass to like make sure I go out with a bang, losing a Super Bowl, maybe this year is like, what type of motivation would the end of this year do? Why would the end of this year be like, man, I really want to come back to this. Like, I really don't want to just go to Paris and hang out with my wife.
The motivation is negative because, like, this year, if we're being honest, he was a bum.
Yeah.
So I think for him and his pride, it would kind of suck for him to go out like this. Like, maybe he stretched it out too far at this point, and maybe he won't have a better season next year because he's old. he's older than Gronk. Like, Gronk retired relatively young. Kelsey's what, 35, 36? Like, I'm not sure he gets any better than this.
I mean, here's the thing though. There's a difference between getting better and just not dropping fucking routine balls.
Exactly. Like, something happened. Like, he had the yips or something happened where he was just fucking shit up. I don't know if it was on purpose or what, but it was bad.
So I guess with that being said, I guess the future is questionable. We don't know what's gonna happen with Kelsey, but I will say that the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty is not over. It's just it's definitely put on a hard pause this year. Bad way to go out for them. But all right, Detroit versus LA.
Oh yeah.
The Rams versus the Lions, Devin. I mean, I don't know. You asked me like what I take from this? What did I take from this game? Jared Goff can't duel with Matt Stafford.
Well,
that's just what it is.
Yes. Now, granted, this Rams team is a lot better than the past 2 years. This Lions team is maybe not as high powered. Better than last year, no? Or 2?
Okay, better than last year.
Better than last year. Much better than last year. The Lions team doesn't feel as complete for some reason, especially offensively. Like, yes, Jameer is a fucking animal, but they've struggled in certain parts in terms of being as dominant as they used to be. But I agree with your statement. There is no comparison. There is no holding up. Jared Goff can be there, but Stafford's big dog.
Well, no. Well, the problem is it's when the Lions' offense is on fire in terms of their running game and not having a total of 70 rushing yards between Jahmyr Gibbs and Demont versus the Rams. It's like, okay, so you got these empty calories right here. You got 25 for 41, 338 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's cool. That's beautiful. But when Jared Goff can't sit back and rely on the best running back like duo, like who? I don't want to say
in recent
ever,
history,
but
like
who's
these
the
are two of
best?
the best running backs.
Like who's the bet? Like sure, maybe there's hypotheticals where it's like if this guy got more touches, but like who's a better running back duo in the history of running back duos? Like these are 2 starting running backs who can get 1,000 yards if they wanted to on the same roster.
They have.
But I'm saying, but while one of them is like also getting 1,000 yards receiving or whatever, or whatever, it's like they are so dominant. It's like they have two their own seasons.
Yeah.
On the same roster, it's just like I can't really think of
Montgomery a lot less this year, but he's still a factor. But the problem is when Jahmyr Gibbs is not running for 150 and 2 tutties, this team just doesn't feel as dangerous.
They're not as dangerous, especially when you got Matt Stafford on the other fucking side of the ball. Matt Stafford going, because here's the thing. All right, Jared Goff, you can't get the run game going. All right, you chuck it to Amon-Ra 18 times. Chuck it up to J-Mo, he's gonna make some plays, but it don't matter. It's like, all right, the Ravens, they can let Joe Burrow chuck it up to Jamar, but it didn't matter. Like it didn't affect the outcome of the game because of the other team on the other side of the ball. Now, is there a world where this could turn around and the Rams, lose to the Lions in the playoffs? Sure. But I mean, I just think that this showed A, how hot the Rams are, B, how good the Rams defense is, especially when we saw them lose to who they lose to. They lost to somebody a couple weeks ago that made us fucking That made us
the Rams lost to the
Panthers.
I
can't remember who. But they lost to somebody a couple weeks ago that made us, lean our heads a little bit, but
Yeah.
I think at this performance, especially, like I don't know, I don't mind a defense letting up a bunch of passing yards if it shows that this team usually heavily relies on their run game, whether it is to just rely on the run game period or to open up the pass game, and they lose.
Yeah.
So it's like if a team held the Ravens, or if a team let Lamar Jackson throw for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, but held Derrick Henry to 25 yards rushing and Lamar to 20 yards rushing and beat the Ravens, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that.
Same thing with the
Because,
Bills.
like I said,
You hold James
like
Cook.
this is. But I mean, what you hold James Cook?
Josh Allen can throw
there
3
may be a
touchdowns
problem.
and still lose.
Cincinnati was very close to holding James Cook, and I think if Joe Burrow doesn't throw 2 shitty interceptions, it doesn't matter. Those numbers that Josh Allen puts up, they don't matter.
No,
they do not matter. These empty calorie, these numbers, these quarterbacks, these yards, these touchdowns at this point in this season, especially when we hit the playoffs, it's not gonna matter. I mean, because it's just I don't know. It's going to be defense and run game.
The cool thing about the Rams, like, we're looking at a lot of teams this year that rely on the run game to sort of open everything up. We saw it with the Colts earlier in the year. We see it with the Bills. If the Ravens could get anything going anywhere, then it would be a blessing. See it with the Pats. You see it with a few other teams. The Rams don't need that. The Rams have a real passing game.
But I'm saying, the Rams, that's the thing. The Rams had 149 rushing yards with 368 passing yards from Stafford.
Like, their rushing game, yes, it's a bonus if they have 150. But they're still going to put up 3+ passing. 250 plus.
No, it's and that's when it comes. That's why it comes down to it. It's we're at a point where if we had to take away the Lions' run game and say, all right, go out there and do it with Matt Stafford, with Puka and fucking Devontae's like what now?
Yeah,
you got JMO, you got Amon-Ra St. Brown. Can you do it with Matt Stafford?
No,
you can't do it with Matt
Not
Stafford.
even close.
So I don't know. I think the Rams are getting hot. I don't think this like I said, this is in my eyes the Lions losing to possibly the best team in the league.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So it's like they'll be all right. Like they're gonna be okay.
It just shows that right now there's a gap between really, really good and pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah. So I guess with that being said, Green Bay and Denver. I mean, shit, I was wrong about that. I said Green Bay goes up about 10 points and it's a game, and they went up about 9. And then after that, Denver scored about 20. Bo Nix threw 4 touchdowns. Green Bay's defense did not look good at all.
Nope.
And I mean, Micah, what were you going to say about Micah? Because I know.
Well, I texted you about the calf jiggle.
Mm.
I don't know if you saw I don't know if you rewatched the injury.
I don't think so. I don't think I have.
So, like, I saw so what happened was he plants his foot, turns his knee inward. You can, obviously in pain, but he lifts his leg. You can see his calf muscle just kind of shoot and jiggle. And that usually happens with the Achilles tear. You can see it sort of, the Achilles tendon shoot up and the calf muscle sort of shoot up. But what I found out, because I noticed it kind of live, and then I watched there's a doctor on YouTube who every time someone tears something, he does a video like immediately.
Yeah.
What that is when he lifted his leg, his ACL snapped and his tibia, his shin bone, fucking shot backwards. Like, that's your tibia shooting out of place backwards, and you can see his whole calf jiggle. I've never seen that with an ACL tear. It was disgusting. Yeah, his shit is
Oh my God.
fully torn. It's a shame to see him go down because he's had a pretty good year, but yeah, it's much worse for this kind of flailing Packers team that has it together some weeks and then doesn't others, and they don't impress me much.
I mean, they impress me one week and then disappoint me the next. And the thing about now, it's like I'm not saying I'm like nobody's happy Micah fucking tore his ACL, or I don't want to
No.
be like I told you, but like we've been talking about this ever since that drama started in the offseason. Give Micah all this money, and then now
Well,
it's just you tie in all this money to one person to make a defense better. Obviously, he's going to make a defense that's good
of
enough
course.
better. You know, if your defense is already shit, then adding 100 million, however much money he's making to the table, it's not gonna help that much. But he was obviously a factor, and now that that guy is gonna be shelved, and I'm not gonna lie, I mean, yeah, I mean he should recover probably as quick as a Mahomes could be able to.
Yeah,
I mean, or well, I don't. Well, I guess on the degree of this surgery, I don't know if Mahomes' I don't know if he had a tear to where his fucking tibia was
I've never
flailing around, or
seen. Maybe I haven't looked close enough on these ACL injuries, but I've never seen his anything like that happen. I guess it's normal. I don't know. I think he'll be fine. I think it'll be the same recovery. The doctors know how to fucking put shit back together. But
I mean,
um,
is it normal though? Because that sounds like something that requires surgery when you also have ACL tears that players decide to not go the surgery route.
he'll probably need surgery.
Like I feel like
Yeah,
if your tibia is gonna shift, you're gonna need that. Like there's no, I'm gonna let it heal on its own. Like,
yeah.
but there are people who have like a partial tear, because there's like a second degree tear or a
Sure.
first degree tear. Like they'll have, they could have a second degree tear. They don't need surgery. So,
Yeah,
I mean, there could be a difference in Mahomes' recovery and Micah's recovery for sure.
for sure.
Um,
I mean, two different positions and levels of intensity. Um,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, you're blowing off the line while
yeah,
Mahomes,
it's floating. Yeah, you're
kind of
making
just
moves,
floating.
but yeah,
Now, if he,
you're not doing what Mikey does. And
fuck no.
like you said, like we talked about it with the Packers and with the Cowboys. Like, yes, paying Micah is the right thing to do. He deserves money, but you're adding a guy who can do a lot, but it cannot be the only important piece on a defense. He's not going to come out and get 20 plus sacks a year. He's not going to impact the game like maybe Myles Garrett would. He's still going to impact, but it's not going to be to the point where you have a dominant defense.
Well, I think I was on the side of pay Micah less than what he got.
Well, sure,
I
yeah,
mean,
but that's if you're going to get another piece. I thought Dallas would be the only team to give him a record-breaking deal. Instead, fucking the Packers wanted to, but it just seems.
mm-hmm.
I mean, even before he tore his ACL, even before
Yeah,
this week, it still seemed like an ill-advised deal. It didn't. It's not still not worth it. Had he even, he's
yeah,
going to miss a
no,
few games and the playoffs if they make the playoffs.
I think they made the. I mean, they're 9-4-1. They got Chicago, Baltimore, Minnesota.
I
So
think they'll
best
make the
case
playoffs.
3-0, worst case, best case 3-0, worst case 1-2.
Yeah,
I don't think they're not losing to Minnesota regardless. So they're gonna make the playoffs. It's just I think they're gonna sell in the playoffs. It seems like it's just you cannot have these teams who, I don't know, there's been, and I want to say almost every team has done it this year, so maybe I can't even say this, but that's what's making this so unpredictable is every team, especially the Packers, will have a game like like when I go back to how good the Packers looked like all around, it's like that Pittsburgh game. They put up 35 points. It's just Jordan Love looked like he was on fire, and defense looked good, and it's just that the Packers looked like, all right, they're here, and they lose to the Panthers.
Yep.
It's like, what are we like? What?
And then
it's like it's the same team.
You let Denver dog walk you, and we've had our issues with the way Denver looks.
Yeah.
Denver isn't a dominant offense, and they just fucking pissed all over the Packers.
I don't care how good you think the Broncos are or their offense could be or Bo Nix. Nobody thought Bo Nix would go, oh, yeah, I'm just chucking 4 touchdowns versus the Packers. No question. This is going to be easy, light work. Like, there's no way. There's nobody thought that.
No.
But I don't know. I think a team like the Packers, you just cannot trust in the playoffs this year. I don't think you can.
Not at all.
I really don't think so. So yeah, that it definitely sucks for them. They are definitely gonna miss out on some shit this year, especially with Mike out now. Defense gonna be even worse.
And that's the thing. It's like it's the same situation as the Cowboys. You have a bad defense, or not a bad defense, but an okay defense. The Packers defense is better than the Packers defense is slightly better than the Cowboys.
No, it's definitely better than the Cowboys defense.
But you have a defense that's not top tier, and then you lose your best player. They don't have much else, especially if this offense is still going to continue to really stink it up.
Yeah, I mean they shit the bed. They definitely shit the bed because I thought that they would, especially like I said, they went up 9 points, and I thought by then it's like, all right, they can coast. There's no way that Denver's gonna be able to keep up at this point, and those fuckers kept up and actually stepped right over top of them and won that football game. But Chicago versus Cleveland, Devin. Shedeur fans are they're in shambles right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's bad. It's bad. Like the roller coaster of emotions that Shedeur fans have been on, where it's like the roller coaster, like praise, defend, praise, defend, praise, defend. Like it's just it's definitely been an emotional roller coaster for Shedeur fans. Me, I've just kind of been sitting back, just expecting the obvious, and then the obvious happens, and it's like, all right, well, yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. But then I got to see these Shedeur fans, and it's like, we went over this, we've covered it.
We have to see one play just continually replayed. Like, yes.
Yeah.
That pick is not necessarily Shedeur's fault. It hit Jerry Jeudy in the chest. But he still threw 2 other picks and still only completed 7 balls out of 21 through 3 quarters. And then had 1 drive late in the game and still didn't score. Like, if I was a Shedeur fan, I wouldn't watch week to week.
Well, I mean, if you're a Shedeur fan, you gotta watch.
You gotta watch, but I don't think I'd be able to get through that game if I was a Shedeur fan.
Hell, I'm not a Shedeur fan, and I watched. I had to. I gotta see what's going on. It's Shedeur Sanders. It's must-see TV, Devin. That's what they're saying. They're saying it's
must-see.
It's must-see TV. At 1 o'clock is perfect timing, Devin. 31-3.
31-3. Nice.
31-3. And like you said, he in total he went 18 for 35. Fucking money. 177 yards and 3 interceptions. And now the excuses are getting good because you got to remember, it's like when Dylan Gabriel played, it was like, wait till Shedeur's in. And then when Shedeur played, it was like, well, fuck, wait till he gets a week. And then he loses to, or he beats the Raiders, and it was like, holy shit, perfect timing, put your wrists up. And then they lose to the Niners, and it's like, all right, well, like, what do you expect?
Like, he's not going to come out here and beat the Niners. Like, he's a rookie.
What the fuck? And then he has his best game statistically, but loses to the Titans. And it was like, man, we just gotta like, hey, bro, like,
Dude,
fuck it, bro. Like, you just gotta
it
wait.
must have been ESPN on Monday night, where they give out the fucking Hemi Award, whatever that fucking bullshit thing is, and they gave it to Shedeur.
Yeah.
It's like a team that just lost to the 1-11 Titans does not deserve a Hemi of any sorts or any type of award, and nor should be excited about any type of award or any type of praise for losing a football game like that. And
absolutely not.
Then to come out like this and to be non-competitive against the Bears team that's kind of the final straw. It's like you expect someone who played well against a bad team to at least show up a little bit.
I
against
didn't.
the Bears.
I said Shedeur is getting smoked. I said this Bears defense was smoking Shedeur.
Well, they did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And like I said, he was 7 of 21 for most of this game. So whatever passes he completed later or in that final drive or two were after they were already down 20 plus. So that doesn't fucking
he
matter.
still finished 18 for 35. It's not like it was anything pretty.
No, it's not impressive at all. But he already has 6 picks on the season. I think Gabriel left with 2. Again, I don't give a damn about Dylan Gabriel. I don't think he's good. The problem is that everyone's trying to shit on Dylan Gabriel, meanwhile praising Shedeur. Meanwhile, they both stink.
They both suck.
Like, really bad.
But, like, I hate to break it to you, Shedeur might suck a little bit more. Because the difference is, like I said, Shedeur, he was going from, like the Raiders and the Niners, he was playing to not lose, like Dylan Gabriel.
Yep.
As soon as he starts to try to play to win, he sucks.
It's bad.
We haven't seen Dylan Gabriel play to win yet, so we'll never know. We'll never know. He's never going to play again, probably. I'm not going to lie. He's probably never going to play
I'm going to be
football
honest.
again.
A lefty
Let's
like him, ain't no way.
So, I mean, and I'm not going to, I don't know, depending on who comes in, they go one or two ways. They bring in somebody who's realistic and gives Shedeur an actual chance and brings in actual comp. And, like, they actually have a competition. And it's not just Dylan Gabriel versus Shedeur.
Yeah.
Or they bring in somebody who already loves Shedeur Sanders and is connected to the family and automatically starts him. I honestly hope that happens so we can get more just, of this.
Well, that's the thing. It's like the more we see of Shedeur, it hasn't really, like, granted, it's his first season. These are his first few games. He plays for the Cleveland Browns. The expectations should be low. Instead, they're super high for him. And the more that we see him play, it's not going to get any better. It's not going to.
But when does it be?
The problem is they set the expectation so high for him that he'll never meet the expectation of his fans.
But when do you accept, like, a quarterback yet? It's like, okay, so the Browns are known for having bad quarterbacks. But you saw in Baker Mayfield, you saw things in him where it was like, man, this fucker could be good. Baker can do some shit. There's nothing you see in Shedeur where it's like, man, just wait. Like, remember, there was a moment where it was like, and just like that. Remember?
Exactly.
It was 3 weeks ago.
That's the problem with putting all this hype on him immediately. The second he completes a pass, or the second he fucking beats the Raiders, or has a good game against the Titans. Once you do that, and it's really not that impressive, it just makes him look that much worse, especially when he plays bad. Like Baker, was actually impressive, and showed signs of being impressive, and showed grit, a bunch of other shit, and then you get Shedeur, who after this Cleveland Browns job might not have another job.
And the excuses this week, though, they're really good. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, the top one is like, well, it is the Browns, so like when do they have good quarterbacks? So that's like that's a great excuse.
Yep. He's a rookie.
The O-line sucks.
Yep.
Stefanski, obviously he sucks. Oh, I saw one comment.
Stefanski,
I saw one
who was
excuse.
coach of the year 2 years ago.
Yeah. I saw one comment. Oh, so now Shedeur has to be 50 touchdown MVP Mahomes?
That's what y'all said he was gonna be. Y'all said he was the best.
Well,
Y'all
first of all,
set the expectation for him.
It's like, well, that's what y'all say he's gonna be, and second of all, like,
we expected him to be.
He doesn't have.
No, he doesn't have to be. We expect him to be a lackluster rookie quarterback. That's okay. Don't set the expectation that he's better than everybody in the league, because that's a load of shit.
But I mean, just to say, well, now he has to be MVP Mahomes. It's like, no. It's like, and here's the thing: are you telling me that it goes how Shedeur played against who they lose to against Chicago? How Shedeur played against Chicago, and then 50 touchdown MVP Mahomes?
Yeah.
You can't think of anything else that could fill in that gap. Nothing else. Like, it's just no.
Not even.
It goes Shedeur.
It's Shedeur losing to the Titans, and then Mahomes. Not even in between there is Shedeur beating the Titans or winning a football game against a really bad team. It's now he has to be Mahomes, because that's what they said.
Now he has to be. It's like, no, he doesn't have to be Mahomes, and he's not. He's never going to be, and that's not going to happen. But, and that's okay. That's fine. Like, nobody else has to be Mahomes.
No, he can be Shedeur, and we can have realistic expectations for where he should be at this point in his career, which is.
I would love that. I would love a realistic expectation, like a realistic list of expectations for Shedeur Sanders. That'd be great.
Like if he had,
and then another.
Sorry, if he had no expectations coming into starting midway through the season, and didn't say, "Ooh, look out, look what happens when I get a full week of practice." Like, look out. If he didn't say all that, this wouldn't be that bad. Instead, you are really telling us that you're supposed to be a lot better than you are, which looks.
But regardless, it's really regardless, it's the fans. They're never going to stop.
Bad.
But the really good one I saw was his wristband. Apparently, his wristband fell out. Like it fell out.
Nice.
And but it was like something where like it fell out on the sideline, and they like scrambled to get it, and he got it back. Like he got it back on, and everything was good. Like it did not affect the game at all.
Really?
And a lot of people are running with this. His wristband fell off in the game. It's like no, it didn't.
It fell off. It didn't.
Or it was something like, or it was like his fell off, so like a different quarterback gave him his or whatever. It's like he had his shit. He had his shit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, his wristband fell off. Like, his wristband didn't fall off, and it's like, I understand that that's obviously going to affect a rookie quarterback, but I mean, are we living in 2025 where even if that was a world where Shedeur was mid-game and his wristband fell off, they wouldn't, I don't know, call a timeout?
Get him the same wristband.
Fix it on the sideline.
Yeah.
It's like his mic is like his headset on his helmet was off the whole game. It's like, you don't think they would have like fixed it?
Give him a new helmet. Yeah.
Gave him a different helmet, maybe. It's something they definitely would have done.
Unrelated.
Or to finish it off.
Sorry, there was a video
go ahead.
of Jalen Hurts scrambling. He couldn't. I guess this was last week or 2 weeks ago. Couldn't find his helmet. And then Saquon's just on the sideline like, "Yo, take my helmet." It's like, no, Jalen has the green dot. Like,
yeah,
he can't take your helmet, jackass.
I don't think Saquon is green dotted, so there'd be no reason for you to.
No.
But here's the thing. Okay, but here's the thing. Just with Saquon knowing that, it's like because Jalen Hurts could go in there versus the fucking Raiders and not have to listen to
to anybody.
Thing an offensive coordinator has to say. do whatever he wants.
Honestly, they'd probably
and
be better if they didn't see their offensive coordinator.
The final excuse, though, the best one was, okay, but like Peyton Manning had 28 interceptions his rookie year. That's the.
If we keep, and I think we called this. Someone must have. I thought one of us said something like that earlier in the year. Does Shedeur want to be compared to the worst rookie quarterback of all time? It was a miracle that he.
Well, I mean, but even Peyton Manning his rookie year, it was like, yeah, this is a problem, but we know you're better than this.
Yes, exactly. Like
Shedeur,
Josh Allen,
at least to me.
Sorry, like Josh Allen, all those years when he's throwing 15, 20 picks, like we know Josh Allen's Josh Allen. He just throws a few picks. Like this is not that.
No, and to me and to a lot of other people, I think Shedeur, it's like I'm not surprised, and I'm not sitting here expecting much more growth from Shedeur Sanders. I'm not gonna lie, and as of right now, and I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me. Don't hate me. Or you can. I don't care. Shedeur Sanders sucks. That's just what it is. If you can be, here's the thing. There were people arguing for a rookie quarterback last year to be top 5 in the league. If you can be good enough to be argued top 5, you can also suck. So and that's what it is. Shedeur sucks.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. Regardless of that, Chicago obviously 31-3. I guess the rest of these games, though, you had Arizona lose to Houston. Texans are 9-5. They don't scare me, but they're gonna be in the playoffs. Washington, y'all caught a dub?
Incidental dub.
No,
is a big issue. That, like, I think it was the punt return that was cool. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch that game because I was watching the Ravens game. I don't care about our season. We suck.
Yeah, you were.
I've over the past me watching football, like I've watched way more Ravens games than I have Commanders games, just because I cannot stand to watch us play non-competitive football. It's a really, really, really annoying thing. You guys have always played competitive football. 95% of the Commanders games that are on are non-competitive, and it's a shame.
Yeah, that is, I hate to disagree, but that is true. But y'all did catch a dub. I wouldn't say it was accidental. I think the most interesting thing from this is really how Jackson Dart just thinks, I don't know, like I definitely, when it comes to, I'm not gonna say lenient, like when it comes to like how I feel about the whole brain thing, because it's it's become very political. But like Jackson Dart is like, because a reporter asked him if they believe like they're a little hypersensitive or whatever when it comes to him getting pulled to the 10 or whatnot. And he's like, well, yeah, I definitely think they like keep an eye on me and try to like, he said something about like them doing too much or whatever. And it's like, yes, well, mind you, when quarterbacks take big shots, maybe they get pulled, like, especially to the head. Like they'll get pulled. They'll get pulled if they get hit in the head, they'll get pulled.
Unless you're Josh Allen.
But Jackson Dart, what is it like? He's went to the 10 every game,
something like that,
or almost every game. There was some stat about him and being evaluated for concussions.
Yeah.
Where it's like he's been in concussion protocol half the games he's played in, or whatever the fuck. Like he's been in concussion protocol a lot. And it's to the point where you're kind of playing to where you're forcing yourself into a blue tent.
That's the thing. I think it was last week he said he was like, this is the way I play football. I'm gonna play aggressive. This is my play style. Like, just really, really leaning into the fact that he does not want to change the way he plays football. I would agree with him if it benefited him or the Giants.
Well,
It does not.
if you want to live a life where you're not able to eat anything but applesauce and pudding when you're 50,
Yeah.
maybe
Cool.
you learn
But
to
he
avoid.
also says, like, he's like, my whole career of football. You're 22.
Yeah.
Like, if you were 40 and your career's over and you're still getting hit and taking big shots like this, sure, then I will believe you. You're still fine taking big shots like this. These will rack up. You will get brain damage. Also, you're not that impressive running the football. So you taking a shot and getting an extra yard doesn't mean a fucking thing.
No.
They have 2 wins.
It
It
really
means
doesn't.
nothing.
No. I mean, even like Baker Mayfield, it's like, okay, when it matters, I'm
gonna
going to
put my
go.
head down.
But if I don't need to, I'm stepping out of bounds. What the fuck am I doing? I'm not.
It's a random first down run. He's getting lit up out of bounds or whatever the fuck he's doing. It just doesn't. It doesn't like at this point. He's trying to get hurt, and it's pretty stupid.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with him. Miami and Pittsburgh, cool. Miami sucks.
Miami's fucking horrible. And those Darren Waller garbage time touchdowns can fuck off.
Yeah, I could care less about those Darren Waller touchdowns. Philly and Vegas. Now, okay, we asked Philly to like show us something. They win 31-0.
Yeah.
Cool. You know, I mean that's okay, but
here's
the problem.
Had they not won 31-0, there would have been an issue.
There would have been an issue, but there was a point last week where it was like 21-14 Denver versus Raiders. Like it was a game.
Yeah.
You know, it's like where do we stand on how good Philly is? Well, good enough to score 31 and hold Raiders to absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And that's something that you would have expected from the Raiders week 1 or from the Eagles week 1, but from the way the Eagles have been playing, it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if they let the Raiders score a touchdown or two and maybe,
yeah,
putting up 31 points. It's just maybe it's not as easy as it once was for Philly, but
yeah.
No, they did their job. Jets versus Jacksonville. Fucking Jags go crazy. I don't know what's up with them. It's almost like when they have a full roster of guys that just stick to like one thing.
It's almost like the second overall pick isn't much of a factor on this football team.
Am I tripping, or did you not like notice the same? Did we not both notice like the huge, I guess, like ironic or just coincidental boost in chemistry once
Improvement of football team. Once
Travis Hunter was put on IR.
Got hurt.
When Travis Hunter was put on IR, that's when shit turned around. I'm not saying I'm happy the motherfucker was hurt. Like, if anything, I would assume Travis Hunter right now healthy would probably make this team better, if he was on, one side or the other. But it kind of seems like when they don't have a guy that they're forced to focus on the offensive side of the ball, because, hey, because the thing is, it's like, we're not just focusing on you because you're good. We're focusing on you because we have, like, and when I say we have to, it's if he's going to be over here not playing defense and not taking these snaps on defense, y'all better be using him type of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So
where
it's
they're
like, if
forcing
maybe
it to Travis. Meanwhile, you have what, offensive rookie of the year in Brian Thomas? Was he Ogroy?
Yeah. No, last year?
Yeah.
No, he was a rookie last year.
Yeah, was he Ogroy last year?
No.
Who was Ogroy last year?
Your quarterback.
I forgot about that guy. I'm not. Yeah. Appreciate you for reminding me. But
Gotcha.
when you have a guy like Brian Thomas Jr. and you're trying to force it to Travis, that you lose that chemistry. But yeah, they're playing well. I mean, they're not impressive. Like, they're not beating crazy teams or doing crazy shit. But what are they, 9-5?
I think they're 9-5, but I mean, Trevor Lawrence just threw 5 touchdowns without Travis Hunter in sight. Travis Hunter needs to come back and be full-time corner.
Please.
That's it. That's all.
Or full-time receiver.
That's
Pick.
really all it is.
I don't care what side you play on. Pick.
Sure, but I mean, the man just threw 5 tutties.
But
like,
here's the thing.
They got it.
A guy like him playing corner with the ball skills that he has can be very good at corner.
Yeah.
Like, he has out of any cornerback in the league, if he goes full-time corner, he is the corner with the best ball skills already.
I mean, the best corners are receivers that weren't good enough to be receivers.
But he's good enough to be a receiver. It's just he needs to pick full-time. He is good enough to be a receiver.
I mean, bro had Travis Hunter had like one game where it was like, oh man, he's here, like he can play receiver. But besides that, he was barely a fact on the offensive side of the ball.
I agree, but he's still good enough to be a receiver. He's not like a corner who stopped playing receiver when he was 12 because he couldn't catch shit. Like, Trav is still good.
Yeah, but I imagine he runs routes the same way I imagine Richard Sherman did.
Yes, but from what, like, yes, those first few routes were some of the most bum poop routes we've ever seen. He improved. And again, they're still, I guaranteed, they're definitely next year going to try to play him on both sides of the ball. They will not listen.
For sure.
There is no one side of the football. This is two-way Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter would not have been drafted second overall had he been on one side of the football.
Carolina versus New Orleans. Carolina lost. So
New Orleans beat Carolina? Am I stupid?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
So I mean, fuck. Bucks are right back in the conversation now. I mean, we were very sure. We were like, well, they're gonna beat the Saints, and then it's gonna be a problem.
That's exactly what happened, and I did know that they lost because I was so certain that the Panthers won. Had already beat. We didn't even say a word about the game.
No, well, we kind of did because we talked about their chances of winning the NFC South because it was if they win this game, they're gonna have to lose to the Bucks. Are gonna have to beat them twice.
You're right.
So and now the Bucks lose to the Saints. The Panthers lose to the Saints.
Is everything equal now?
Everything's equal. I think the Panthers still have it.
Division-wise?
I think. Let me make sure. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Let's pull it up just to see. I want to say they still have it, but we can go. Oh no. Okay, so Bucks have it right now, but they're tied 7-7. They're tied 7-7. So, yeah. I mean, it's really gonna come down to the wire, and hopefully the Bucks end up fucking sealing it because. Still, like no matter how lackluster the second half of their year has been or how beat up they are, I'd still rather see Baker in the playoffs than the Panthers.
Easily. I don't give a damn how bad the Bucks look.
Indianapolis versus Seattle. I mean,
Phillip Rivers is back. Did you hear the thing about the health insurance bullshit?
I heard about it, but
if that's the reason he came back, then fuck the NFL and fuck Phillip Rivers and all that. There's no way that's why he came back. Get the fuck out of here.
Not the reason he came back.
He's not.
He came back because he's still just.
Yeah.
What's up? He still has the connection to. He still has the connection with the Colts, and either way, he has so much fucking money.
Yeah.
Like so much fucking money.
He does not give a fuck. Yes, he has 10 fucking kids. But he does not care about the health insurance plan that he's not going to come out of retirement for a health insurance plan. He wants to play football. He apparently, he said he was telling his wife that he's like, I just want to get hit. I was like, yeah, cool. Go get hit. Like, have fun.
But
He's
but it's like,
yeah.
like, so what's he gonna do 5 years from now? Is he like, well, I got another 5 years, so y'all need to just stay
Yeah.
safe
Hey,
and don't do anything.
Colts have a good season. Have their quarterback tear their ACL. I'll come in at 49 fucking years old. It's just so I can be eligible for your health insurance plan.
Yeah.
And push my Hall of Fame eligibility another 5 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not happening. He's
This is
definitely
it's
not.
very stupid that's even brought up.
Yeah,
they stayed in the game.
I mean, it was a fucking game.
It was tight. It was close. I mean, what? They drove down, kicked the field goal, and then Seahawks drove down and kicked the field goal and won.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a game between two good defenses, two quarterbacks who. It's like, I don't know, one who just signed a massive contract and one who just got off the couch, and they kind of both dueled it out in a 1-point game.
No
Sam
picks.
Darnold, watch the fuck out. Like, this
What
is
was
what I'm
he, like,
saying
16
about
of 23 or something?
But this is what I'm saying about fucking Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. It's like, come on, y'all couldn't really put it on Phillip Rivers and the Colts.
For real, dude. I know.
I don't care about them and
What,
their playoff
one
run because
sack
they're not
and
doing
it's 'cause he
shit in the
tripped?
playoffs.
Get to Phillip.
Yeah,
Get to him.
It's sad because even Seattle's defense I thought would be a little bit better than that. I mean, I thought they would.
And all this made me realize how weird Phillip Rivers throws the football. I completely forgot that he.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you remember, but we were talking about how Phillip Rivers. It's not. I mean, he kind of. Yeah, he's always had a wonky throw, but that throwing motion got worse and worse. And when he was on the Colts, we were saying he threw fucking medicine balls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, it's not like he was throwing ago. He wasn't throwing the prettiest ball at 40. So,
no.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Tennessee and San Fran. Sure.
Sick.
Dallas and Minnesota. What the fuck? I mean,
I don't like this.
I don't know.
Nine's back.
TJ Hawkinson went crazy.
Yeah.
He looked good. But it's like, as soon as you fucking buy in, you're like, well, maybe the Cowboys can make the playoffs. This fucking idiot with an alter ego shows up.
Fucking dumbass,
and fucking delivers. God damn it.
I hate that, like, he's not making us eat our words and all the bullshit, but he has I guess I don't know. It's less memeable when you're winning football games.
Yeah, it's not as funny now.
Call him 9. Like, that's less funny when you beat the Commanders by 31 and then you beat the Cowboys. Like, it's not as bad. It's still
like,
dumb.
Now he needs to get like smoked for it to be funny again. And
I really want to see.
We gotta wait for that.
Really smoked up, but yeah, it's kind of funny that he's now playing well. It's nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is what it is. We'll have to see because I'm still not bought into JJ McCarthy.
But he just doesn't look like as much of a jackass. That's it.
But all right, I guess it's time to rank. We got our week 15 power ranking, Devan, and I kind of have something, a sort of a blueprint or layout to at least the direction we can go in. Obviously, we had the Rams number 1 last week. I believe they'd have to stay. I mean,
they're definitely going to stay.
It's pretty obvious Rams stay number 1. And then we're looking at the team that lost to the Rams at Detroit, or in Detroit, and then we have Buffalo, who just beat New England. I'd say maybe Buffalo gets that bump. Because Detroit is not dropping far.
Hell no. They just lost to the best
Buffalo's
team.
got to.
I can give Buffalo.
They can't stay at 2.
I can give Buffalo the nod.
There we go.
But I think Detroit.
But I would
3.
say probably then Detroit 3. You said. Yeah, Detroit 3. And then we're looking at teams like Denver, who obviously put it on Green Bay. I'm still questionable about Seattle, but they were able to beat the Colts, who now we have the Colts ranked 9, but they're a very different Colts team.
Exactly.
So I don't know how much I could give them. Like for me, I'd probably put how many teams over Seattle? Who we putting over Seattle as of right now, as of this week, with Denver beating Green Bay? I'd say I'm gonna give them the nod right now. I'd say New England.
New England, yes.
New England's got to be above them. Do they fall just above like Green Bay?
I think they're above Green Bay. I don't know if there's anyone else better right now.
Denver, New England. Are we putting? And so we're putting Seattle over Green Bay.
Yeah.
What about Philly?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
Denver, Green Bay, Philly? Or
Yep.
sorry, Seattle,
No,
Green Bay,
Seattle.
Philly? Where you want to go? Seattle,
Philly
Green
over
Bay?
Green Bay.
Philly over Green Bay?
Yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but they did. But I mean, does their like head-to-head matchup not even play a factor in this at all?
It can. I mean,
It doesn't have to, I guess.
I think Philly can only get better. I mean, the second they walk into the playoffs, they're going to be a better team. I don't have the same words for Green Bay.
Okay. All right. Okay. What about the Chargers?
Did we talk about the Chargers? Were they on bye?
Over. No, they beat the Chiefs.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. We barely talked about that final play.
We're not putting them over Green Bay.
No.
Green Bay. Green Bay's going. And then we can talk Chargers, but I'm going to just ask if there's anybody else you think should go over Chargers. I mean, you got the Chargers. I'm not going to put San Fran over the Chargers right now. I'm not going to put Jacksonville over them. Indianapolis, Houston. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Chargers next.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, okay. And then after that, like I said, we're looking at teams like San Fran, who obviously put it on the Titans. We're looking at Jacksonville, who put it on the Jets. We're looking at Indianapolis, who lost 1 point to Seattle. We're looking at Houston, who put it on Arizona. We're looking at Baltimore, who put it on Cincinnati. We're looking at Pittsburgh, who put it on Miami. And then I would say we're looking at Chicago, who put it on the Browns.
Yeah, that's a lot of teams.
It's just
in a weird spot that I'm not like. There aren't big gaps between these teams in terms of
there's not like
performance.
I would say I personally think Jacksonville looks a little bit better than San Fran right now.
That's exactly yeah. I think Jacksonville. I guess you can keep San Fran up there.
Houston and then
I
Indianapolis.
want to give Baltimore the nod and Pittsburgh the nod over like a Houston or a Bears. I mean, Houston's winning.
Really?
I don't know. Houston's winning. It just doesn't feel right, though, still.
It doesn't feel right, but I mean, they have the number 1 defense in the NFL.
They do.
And then an offense that's doing enough.
They do.
I'd
You're
say
right.
Houston. I mean, I think Pittsburgh and Baltimore over Chicago.
Yeah.
For sure. but I'd probably even have to go. Like, what about Indianapolis?
I mean, right now, just because they haven't shown that they're that much worse, I think they can still stay up there. They still have
All right.
a,
Okay.
a
Okay.
good playoff shot.
All right. So then we figured that out. And then we're going to some teams that took some losses. A couple teams that took some wins. Or took teams that took losses. You got Dallas, who obviously lost to Minnesota. You got Tampa, who lost to Atlanta. You got Carolina, who lost to the Saints. You got Kansas City, who lost to the Chargers.
Tampa, Dallas.
Carolina, Kansas City.
Yeah. Yep.
No, Tampa, Dallas, Kansas City, Carolina.
Well, one team is statistically eliminated from the playoffs.
All right. I mean, one team lost 3 points to the Chargers. One team lost to the Saints. So I mean, I don't know. Next week they can jump them next week. They can jump next week. But then we got teams that beat shittier teams that beat teams that were a little bit better than them. You got Atlanta, who obviously just were able to beat Tampa. You got Minnesota, who were just able to beat Dallas. And then you're looking at Cincinnati after that. So it's really where do you want to go? I guess, I mean, to me, Minnesota beating Dallas is a little more impressive than Atlanta beating the Bucks as of right now.
Yes.
So I'd go Minnesota and then Atlanta.
But Kirk and Pitts.
And then, I mean,
there.
I would say sure, it's there, I guess, even though Kyle Pitts was out of bounds at the end of that game. Now Cincinnati, I think, is better than all these teams: Washington, Arizona, New Orleans, the Giants, Miami, Vegas, Jets, Cleveland, Tennessee.
Yep.
I think that can all clear. And then we're looking at the bottom of the bottom. I'd say obviously Tennessee gets to keep their spot.
Yep.
Jets got their ass kicked, so they get to keep their spot at 31.
Vegas 30.
And then Vegas got thrashed. Cleveland also got thrashed. So they get to stay at their same exact spot. Now, the Giants lost to Washington. That's not good.
Nope.
So they're going to take a little bit of a dive. And Miami, they
I
lost
think
to
Arizona's
Pittsburgh.
worse than Miami, but they're still bad.
I think Arizona is we can go right next. Boom.
Yep.
We can go Arizona right after that. Because then after that, we're going to have to go New Orleans. And I think maybe just a tad bit better than them right now because they got the dub. Well, New Orleans or Washington?
New Orleans over Washington.
Okay.
They have 2 wins that are more impressive than any game we've played this year.
Well, then it's settled. There you go. Top 32 for week 15. Starting at 32, you got Tennessee, the New York Jets, Vegas, Cleveland, the New York Giants, Miami, Arizona, Washington, New Orleans, Cincinnati, Atlanta, Minnesota, Carolina, Kansas City, Dallas, Tampa Bay, Chicago, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, Houston, San Fran, Jacksonville, the Chargers, Green Bay, Philly, Seattle, New England, Denver, Detroit, Buffalo, and the Los Angeles Rams at number 1. There you go. Week 15 is set. We got awards. We got some awards to give out. We got MVP. We got Opoy. We got Depoy. And we got some candidates this week. So obviously a quarterback. You got Trevor Lawrence, who threw 20 of 32, 330 yards, and 5 touchdowns. He also ran for 51 yards and another touchdown. So 6 total touchdowns
against the Jets
versus the New York Jets. You also had Bo Nix, who was 23 of 34 with 302 yards and 4 touchdowns. You had Kirk Cousins, who was 30 of 44, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns. You had Josh Allen, who was 19 of 28, 193 yards passing, 3 rushing touchdowns or 3 passing touchdowns and 48 yards rushing. You had Brock Purdy, 23 of 30, 295 passing, 300. Jesus Christ, 3 touchdowns, 44 rushing yards. You had Jalen Hurts, who completed 12 of 15 balls. He had 3 touchdowns, so same amount of touchdowns as incompletions. 175 yards and 39 yards rushing. You had I think after that, CJ Stroud versus Arizona, 22 of 29, 260 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's the quarterbacks. And then obviously, now you could probably look at this more of an Opoy slot because, how much winning matters in the MVP race. You had Travion, who ran for 148 yards, had 10.6 yards per carry and 2 touchdowns. Puka with 181 yards and 21 yards per catch. Kyle Pitts with 166 yards, 15.1 yards per catch and 3 touchdowns. And then you had Bijan Robinson, who had 175 total yards and 1 touchdown. Well, I mean, first place for me is pretty easy. It's Trevor Lawrence. The man had 6 touchdowns. It's Trevor Lawrence. 6 touchdowns, 380 total yards. I'm giving him the nod. I guess moving on from that, I mean, the only person that threw for 4 touchdowns, we had Bo Nix, who, I mean, shocked the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't think Bo Nix was gonna do that. I mean, Josh Allen did his thing. I mean, I always like the like, Hurts having, incompletions, having the same amount of incompletions as touchdown passes is, it's always a pretty stat to me. I don't know why.
It is a beautiful stat.
I mean, Pitts went crazy as well. What are you thinking? I mean, I got T-Law at 1, but I'm torn between some quarterbacks because Kirk is not really on the mind considering how much he was able to get just from Pitts and Bijan alone, and I got them on the list too for candidates. So I mean,
I like Trev 1. Did Matthew Stafford put up numbers?
And he put up. I mean, it was like I believe 2 touchdowns and interception, maybe, he had 2 touchdowns, interception. I believe he had 338 yards passing.
Okay.
338 yards passing. I mean, he's definitely a fucking candidate.
When you consider what...
No, sorry. 368 and 2 touchdowns with a pick.
Okay. I mean, considering just like at this point in the season, the game, like that's an important game. A lot of these aren't.
It is.
I mean, Trevor for sure, but it's still the Jets.
But you see, I'm looking at Puka getting 181, going like, well,
it's true.
Hey, man, looks like you closed your eyes and looks like you might have closed your eyes and threw that bitch up to Puka a lot. But I can consider Stafford for sure. I mean, I got to give it to Bo, really.
Yeah, Bo too.
Bo going and doing what he's doing. I got to give it to Bo. Let's see. What do we got? I mean, we got CJ, who went 22 of 29, 260, 3 touchdowns. Going back down to like Pitts. Pitts had 166 yards and 3 touchdowns.
I'll go Pitts next. Just
really?
It's rare it's very, very rare that he'll have a game like that.
It is. Man, I'm really I like that you brought up Stafford. Because I mean, when it comes to dueling, he definitely outdueled Jared Goff. I mean, man, I don't know. I mean, I'm still looking at Josh Allen. I'm still looking at Hurts.
Oh, James Cook.
Josh Allen. What about him?
What do you mean, what about him? 3 touchdowns?
3 touchdowns. What do you have? I mean, what? 100 yards, 3 tutties?
Won them that football game.
What was it? I mean, it won them that football game, but we're not going to act like Josh Allen just did nothing.
No, I know, but...
107 yards, 4.9 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns. He's up there. I definitely wrote him down on the notepad and forgot to write him down on the real notepad. Or I typed him, but I forgot to write him. So I mean, you're right. But I mean, big games, whatever you want to talk. Rams versus Lions. I mean, Patriots, Bills. That was pretty much the AFC East on the line.
Yeah.
So I'll go. Fucking Kyle Pitts. It's such a. You know, like I don't MVP number 3. No.
Actually, I'm gonna pull Pitts.
I'm going Stafford 3. I'm going Josh Allen 4. And you're pulling Pitts. I'm going Pitts 5.
I'm pulling Pitts out of the 3.
Yeah.
And I agree with you.
What do you want?
Stafford, Allen, Pitts.
Stafford, Josh, Pitts. Okay. That's where I'll go. I like it. And then Opoy. What you thinking?
What did Bijan have?
Bijan had 175 total yards and a tutty. I mean, when I'm thinking Opoy, for me, I'm looking at Puka, I'm looking at Trey, and I'm looking at either Pitts or Bijan. I mean, it was really Pitts' game.
Yeah, it was all Pitts.
So for me, yeah, I'm gonna go Pitts. He can get the nod for Opoy this week from me. Trey or Puka. I think, man, I gotta go Puka 2. And then I'm gonna go Travion Henderson at 3. I know they lost. I know the Pats lost, but it's just like weeks where Bijan goes crazy, but the Falcons can't get it done. It's like you still gotta bring it up. You still gotta show. You still gotta give them some type of love.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like Pitts, Puka.
Pitts, Puka, Trey.
Travion
and then defense
broke loose a few times. That was nice. But
who?
Travion, he broke.
I mean, you were praising Cook.
I know I was, and then you threw the MVP thing in there, plus the flat 100.
Flat 100. It's like, yeah, I mean, he put up a hundo, but you know, I mean, Josh still did his thing to win that game. Defensive wise, kind of lackluster this week. You know, maybe we thought Myles Garrett would break the sack record or whatever.
Who do the Browns have next?
But
because he's gonna break it next week.
The Bills.
Does he need 1.5 or 1?
I texted you what he was at.
I think he's at 21.5.
What is that Miles at? What is Miles at? Yeah, he is. He's at 21.5. So 1.5.
1.5 to break it, 1 to tie.
Well, 1 to tie with TJ Watt.
True. He's already
and that's
tied Strahan's record? Or was this 22 flat?
Well, Strahan has the same amount as TJ.
-1.
-1.
So 21.5. So he has tied Strahan. He has tied the former record
Strahan.
for TJ.
Yeah, for sure. But
the
he
crazy
didn't do
thing
that
is,
this
like,
week. Yeah, Matt
Strahan could have gotten that sack himself.
He could have. He definitely could have.
Yeah.
But Brett Favre just had to give it to him.
Yeah.
But I guess for defensive players, I mean, you had Matt Milano. He had 10 total tackles, 2 sacks, and a forced fumble. You had Big Tooley over in LA, who had 4 total tackles and 2 sacks. You had DeMarco Jackson, Chicago's linebacker, who had 7 total tackles, 1 sack, and 1 interception. And you had Abdul Carter, who had 7 total tackles, 1 sack, and 2 forced fumbles. And I mean, for me, it's like you can watch 6 or 7 games, right? And see, I was about to say I kind of flinched like an abused child when I said that. You can watch, a full 1 o'clock slate and watch like Puka jump off the field, Travion Henderson jump off the field. You can watch fucking whoever else, James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, whoever you got in the Opoi race, and whatever quarterback. But it's harder, I guess, defensive wise, when it's like, oh shit, was Miles Garrett get that sack? Oh, never mind.
Exactly.
Or it's like, oh man, who broke up that pass? Was that? Oh, that's the guy just got burnt. So it's like,
yeah, exactly.
It's like I don't really care. So it's like I kind of just gotta look at it's like who's covering the most ground. If it's not somebody
like
that's
you're not gonna get that big thing from a lot of these defensive guys.
Like you had your 5-sack week from Myles Garrett. You had your week of Isaiah Rodgers, going crazy. But it's like it's really hard at certain weeks. So for me, I'm gonna give all around the field. You got it. I'm gonna go Milano. And then I mean to put up be another person to not only have 2 sacks but also be able to win a fucking game. You got Tooley with the Chargers, who I believe. I mean, he's up there in sacks. I believe he's up there in just getting to the quarterback. Period. And then I know they lost, but I'm gonna give it to Abdul Carter. Forced 2 forced fumbles, a sack, 7 total tackles. I mean, I could give it to DeMarco, but it's like, all right, you sacked Shedeur and picked off Shedeur. So, maybe if you did that to a different quarterback, I'd be a little more impressed. But about every defensive player on any roster could do that. So, any pushback?
No.
No, I didn't think so. I didn't think there was any pushback. But those are the top 3 defensive players of the week. Even though we all know defensive player of the year is Myles Garrett. But with that being said, Devin, I believe I just have to go over here.
Sorry.
What?
One NBA thing from the week. New York Knicks win the NBA Cup. So their first trophy in 52 years, I believe.
Nice. I think they get some rings too.
Do you get an NBA Cup ring?
Are there NBA Cup rings? Yes. NBA teams. Oh, fuck. Hold on. It hasn't been associated with custom player rings like the finals, though teams get rewarded for winning the cup. Oh, okay. Maybe they don't. I thought they got more than just the trophy. Do they get like miniature versions of the trophy?
Probably.
I don't know. Either way, fuck it. We got Rams Seahawks on Thursday. Rams Seahawks on Thursday.
That's good game.
For like Seahawks believers, maybe.
Well, where's the division at?
Right now, I believe it's fucking close. They're both I don't know why the record's not popping up. That's odd. They're both 11-3. Rams have the edge right now. They've also already, out of the 2, they're the only ones that have clinched a playoff berth. They're actually the only team in the NFC period that's clinched a playoff berth.
There.
That's how close it is right now in the NFC, which I guess only the AFC, Denver is the only team to clinch a playoff berth. Which is crazy to think like every team right now has not clinched a playoff berth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess every team there is a way that they could miss out, but the Seahawks and they caught the Rams earlier this year. If I'm not mistaken, about 99% sure that they caught them slipping. It was a Thursday night game. And it was like 16-23. Let me pull that game up. Let me dust off the oh no, I was mistaken. I was thinking of 49ers 23-26 Thursday night football. They actually beat them 21-19. Now I remember 21-19. Oh, that was Sam Darnold 4-pick game. Okay.
Well,
it was Sam Darnold's 4-pick game.
The Rams have improved since, and
yes,
Seattle's not as scary looking, I guess.
I mean, they're just not. I'm not bought into them. So for people who are bought into them, yeah, I guess Seattle looks scary and has a chance. But for me, they have a chance to beat Phillip Rivers and the Colts, but not Matt Stafford and the Rams.
I mean, they have a chance, but if the Rams actually show up, even at 75%, they got them.
Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams, Devin. But all right, we gave out awards. We ranked every team. We talked about some players that are good, some players that aren't, some players that are all right. We talked about everything. So is there anything that you need to get off of your chest before we get out of here?
Cooper Flag, youngest player to score 40. I'm trying to think of something in the NBA that's intriguing. There's not much, dude. It's pretty sad. Oh, Derek Queen. Shout out my boy DQ on the Pels. 30-point triple-double last week. Spectacular.
Because you are a Pelicans fan.
I'm a Pels fan.
You are. How are they doing this year? What's the record?
Just go Pels, dude. I think 5, maybe 6 wins. Big ups, dude. Big ups, Pels, baby.
Nice. Sick. I guess with all that being said, hopefully you all enjoyed this episode of On It. We will be back on Saturday to I guess predict. Well, there are a couple games on Saturday too, so we'll be predicting those games, predicting Sunday's games, talking about Thursday night football. I don't know. Maybe take a look at that college football playoff bracket. Who knows? Who knows what we'll do on next episode, Devin. But with all that being said, it has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. Brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. I don't know if I said that, but I just said that again just to make sure. We are out.
Bye.